let's move on along to Super Bowl predictions. Super Bowl predictions, Super Bowl week. You know what I'm saying? I guess this is what they said, the GOAT versus the baby GOAT, I guess, or the modern era GOAT. Tampa Bay or Kansas City, and why? And Sherm, welcome to the show. We'd like to start with you with that New England Patriots hat on.
I'm gonna take. Let me be clear. I want to see Tom win 7. I want that. I do want it. But I also want to see Patrick Mahomes start his. So I'm kind of split. I'm split in between. I don't have a dog in the race. I'm split. I just want it to be a good game. I'm not mad either way. I'm not mad either way.
Or trying to get Brown.
But there's a certain thing I want to touch on. So I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you continue to talk about the Super Bowl, and then I'll touch on what I gotta touch on. As if Patrick Mahomes do win, like Ray said, he's the third quarterback to win. Does that make him the GOAT? Touch on if Eli's elite because he beat Tom Brady twice. You guys go.
Ooh, that's tough.
Say your question again. You kind of static a little bit. I heard Eli and I heard elite.
Oh God, here we go.
He heard exactly what I said.
Wait,
Is Eli elite because he beat Tom Brady? That's a whole different discussion. So I'm gonna let you guys talk about Sunday, and then we can read today. Brandon, don't put your head down because I was reading in the production reading.
We've been waiting on you for that. I think you on my side too, Sherm.
I am 100%. But go ahead. Go ahead. 100%. But we're gonna go ahead and make it happen.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. But now, Sherm, you got to give us an answer. Who you got? Kansas City or you got Tampa Bay?
I got to push.
It ain't no push. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. It ain't no push. You gotta give us.
I gotta push.
Faith said last week, 2 weeks ago to Brandon when we made our predictions. You can't do that.
Yep.
You gotta give us
They made me pick.
You gotta give us a pick. Nope, you can't do that. You give us a pick, we'll move on to the next person. You gotta give us a pick.
I gotta push.
Thursday ain't going.
It could go either way. I don't. Oh, all right, I'm gonna take Tampa. Okay, I'm gonna take Tampa.
Okay, all right, there we go. Tampa.
What's
up, Brandon? Who you got? Tampa Bay or Kansas City?
I'm going with my boy Patty Ice, man. I'm going with Kansas City, man. Look, everybody keeps telling me you can't bet against Tom Brady. They don't feel good about betting against Tom Brady. But in the past year or two, do you really feel confident about betting against Patrick Mahomes? I sure the hell don't. And I think if not Green Bay, I think if Tampa Bay make the same mistakes they made against Green Bay in the conference championship,
they'll get blown out.
Give me Kansas City, man. Give me Kansas City. Kansas City.
Copy. What's up, Faise? Who you got?
So I was teeter-tottering between saying that I'd rather the Chiefs win, but I think the Buccaneers are going to win. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. And I only say that because the Buccaneers defense is good, but it's not elite. Like, it's a good defense, but it's not elite. And when Patty get the slinging, bro, he start throwing that thing around, that's pretty much it. So
I'm with you.
I guess it's gonna be 2-2, even though Sherm got a low-key push, but I got Tom Brady. I'm just gonna let y'all know I got Tom Brady. It's the bucket. This might be, I don't know. Sherm and Faise, all of y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he has this many weapons before on one team.
It's not, but it's not going to come. Honestly, it's not going to come down to the quarterbacks. Down to the defense.
It's going to come down to the defense. And Chris, you just said it right before I got into it. The Chiefs are missing their center because of COVID.
That's big. That is big, though.
Yeah, that happened with they was getting a haircut from a barber, and the barber tested positive, so he's going to be out. You know what I'm saying? I got Tom, and I'm gonna also throw this in there because I'm glad you brought up the Eli thing. Tom Brady only lost to teams in the NFC East. So
that's true.
The only time he lost in the Super Bowl, he lost to teams in the NFC East. He lost
Brandon, step in, Brandon. Step in, Brandon. Step in, Brandon. Does that make Eli elite?
Does that make Eli elite? Because he beat Tom Brady?
Yeah.
He also has the stats behind it.
No.
Here we go.
We're not going to do that.
If Eli Manning wasn't top 10 all time in passing, I would not say he's elite. But just because he's top 10 all time in passing, still to this day, and he has 2 Super Bowl rings, yes, that is why he's elite.
He also had a great defense. He did
have a great defense, but he had to win those games. If you go back, you're a Redskins fan. You know the vibes.
So let me backtrack. Was he elite? I'm gonna ask everybody a question. Was he elite or the defense elite?
You think Eli Manning is like Nick Foles, don't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I love Eli.
But I'm saying you think he's
let me Faise, let me explain this. What people understand is everybody up north hate Giants fans hate Eli. This is what you guys down in the South don't see. No, well, I ain't have a quarterback in 25 years. Being a Redskins fan, I ain't have a quarterback in 25 years. So I'm watching Eli and I'm like, yo, he's getting the job done. But he's not, I'm not going to say he's an elite quarterback. His defense was elite. That defensive front, that front four, they were elite. He just made plays and he didn't lose games. I respect him for that. That's all I'm saying.
Very good, but elite is a fine line. That's a
Eli Manning. So can we say Eli Manning is one of the clutchest players to ever play in the playoffs? Are you? What do you? Hold on. You can make that face, but you saw it. He is when he gets in the playoffs. Other than when OBJ got on the boat and we lost to the Packers, and he dropped 7 passes. But other than that,
OBJ.
He's top 10 all time in passing. Top 10 all time in passing. You can't take that away from him. Yes, the defense was elite. Eli Manning is top 10 all time in passing. He's the clutchest quarterback in the Super Bowl. Now, I won't even say that. You have people in the media will tell you that too. When it's down in 1 minute, all those game-winning drives, that was because the defense too, but Eli had to go down 80 yards and either we scored a touchdown or we got a field goal to win the game. Those are the facts.
What you say he's top 10 in passing? Passing what? Just
all-time passing yards.
Yards, probably.
But yeah, I can't take that away from him. But these last few years, has he been really good? The last few years of his career, has he been really good? And he's been adding on to that stat, obviously. Has he really been good the last, 3 to 4 years of his career?
Last 3-4 years of his career. 2 years ago, I got you right now, Faith. Brandon. Odell Beckham, Sterling Shepard, all our 4 wide receivers got hurt and was out for the year against the Chargers in the 3rd game of the season. You give me another team that went to the Super Bowl without their starting 4 wide receivers.
Okay. I didn't know. I'm asking a question. I don't know. To me, I wouldn't call him elite. I call him a.
So is Big Ben elite?
I don't like Big Ben, so don't ask me that.
But I'm asking Sherman.
I don't like.
Again, right. Let's
Wait, no.
not. Let me. I sat back and I listened.
Yes or no? And then you can say.
Let me say what I was gonna say. Did I ever knock Levi? Did I ever knock Levi? Did I ever knock him?
It sounds like you
I said I love him. Because my team, let's get the facts right. I said because my team never had a quarterback in 25 years. I'm not on Eli. But what you're saying, Ray, what Corey and whoever else don't understand it, you put Eli in a different category. Like he's the goddamn next to the GOAT, next to the GOAT, which is bullshit. Now, let me finish. I respect Eli. He's better than Washington ever had. And all I said, Faise and Brandon, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. All up north, where Giants fans are, they hate Eli.
I've heard that.
They don't like him at all.
So here's the
all I said.
So here's the difference though that I just looked at because I didn't know this. Like I never dabbled too much into those two quarterbacks in particular because I'm not fans of their game because they're kind of boring. But so Eli is 117 and 117 for his career. I didn't know that. He's 500.
He's mediocre.
Big Ben is like 156 and 95. Like that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
The only thing Eli has over everybody because he had a great, and this is why I separate the two. Because Eli won 2 Super Bowls against Brady, but their defense was elite, not Eli. That's the only knock I have against Eli.
I mean, but if Big Ben is elite, then Eli's got to be elite. Now, you can say that Big Ben's better.
No.
You can say Big Ben's better.
How can you if Big Ben is elite, how the hell is Eli Manning not?
I never said Big Ben is elite.
I'm asking you.
Big Ben probably is though. Like he's got. I didn't know he was this high up on it, but he's been playing for like 20 years, so I didn't know he was this high up on everything. But Big Ben is up there too. I didn't know he was like that. I don't like it. I just don't like him. I don't.
And Faise, I'll also throw this in for you just because you might not know. Big Ben has 2 Super Bowls, but he has 1 Super Bowl MVP. Eli has 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
We can't judge it off of MVPs, right? Football is just a different animal.
And I'll throw this in there too. Tom Brady got all these Super Bowls, but 1 Super Bowl, he doesn't have an MVP.
Football is just a different animal, man. You can't say, "Oh, so he got an MVP."
If the defense is so elite, why didn't a defensive player win MVP?
We're talking about a unit.
I know. You need defense, and in football, you need defense and you need offense. Your team is the Washington Redskins. Eli Manning, the defense did get stops, and Eli Manning.
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example why you can't put that MVP stuff into football. Because our front 7, amazing, but the safeties are terrible and the corners are terrible. Terrible. In football, everybody has to be clicking. Everybody has to be on the same page. So that's a terrible analysis for you to say, all right, so and so. No, everybody has to be on the same page in football. Basketball, 1 or 2 people can control the game or dominate the game or dominate the series. But in football, you might have your safety that's a dog. But he may be hurt a little bit. And that affects the whole defense. It may be your corner. It may be your defensive lineman. Or whatever, but they playing through it. Basketball is a different animal than football, man.
So what makes a quarterback elite?
That's what I was about to ask.
What is your definition?
What are you asking? Are you asking me is Eli elite?
I'm asking you what's elite because obviously a quarterback who has 2 Super Bowl rings, top 10 of the time is not elite to you.
Right. Again.
And hold on, wait.
What we're not gonna change the narrative and act like I hate.
I'm not changing the narrative. You talk. Let me say this. The only reason why I even put Eli Manning, this is always been my argument. I say if Tom Brady is your GOAT and Eli beat him twice, where does that put Eli? I'm not saying Eli Manning is better than
him nowhere.
Wait. I'm not saying he's better than Tom Brady. I'm not saying that he's better than Tom Brady. But if Brady wins another Super Bowl and Brady keeps winning and doing this every time he goes, but he didn't beat Eli, and people could say it was lucky the first time, maybe he beat him twice. Like
it's not basketball though. Eli did not because again, if you go back and look at the Super Bowl, even if you go back and look at
Chris. I'm with you, Chris.
Even if you go back and look at the Philly game, defense put the pressure on Tom Brady. Foles wasn't really a star.
No, Foles is a game manager, but he showed up in that Super Bowl though. He's a game manager.
But again, that's because the defense, everything.
Defense got to get stopped. You got to get stopped. Yeah,
everything was clicking at that time. Everything was clicking, so you can't use.
Did you just? Okay, I'm gonna let you. You just said that the defense put pressure on Tom Brady. Tom Brady threw for 505 yards in the Super Bowl against the Eagles.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't. No.
Hold on, no.
Don't matter.
505 yards.
This is my only question. If that is I hate to do this, y'all, but y'all know where I'm about to go with this. I really hate to do this. But if that constitutes Eli as being, upper echelon, and people think LeBron James is the GOAT, guess who been waxing LeBron ass in the finals? Guess who?
And that's
I said that in the chat.
But that's Faise. I put all this shit together. I text that shit. So, excuse my language. I texted so we can go there. Everything I texted that group in our production meeting. No, let me finish. In our production meeting earlier today, questions not for me to debate, but for you guys to debate. I was just sitting and reading.
Y'all know what I'm ready for. You know what I'm waiting.
I was sitting and reading.
I'm patiently waiting.
To the next thing too to say about that, but Faise, if you go back to 4 or 5. I don't know, maybe 6, because it was before the season when we first started off the live, and you was saying, shout out to Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? And I always told you this. I said, I can't even be mad at you.
Yep, you did.
For saying that because you have an argument.
No,
that's what I said. And Faise know that. Yeah. But he said, and this was before we talked about Eli Manning.
That's not even a question. Tim Duncan is greater than LeBron. I don't even want to go there. I don't want to go there.
Everybody's gonna have their, you know what I'm saying? But I can't be mad at Faise for saying that. I'm gonna say LeBron, but if Faise feel that way, he has the right and has the evidence to back it up. The same thing I do with Eli Manning. That's all I'm saying. The same thing, and what's making it even more greater. Brady,
right?
And was making it even was making it great. Tom Brady about to win another Super Bowl.
It's not the same because in basketball, one or two people can dominate the game so it's not the same.
Hey, look, I do agree with Sherm, and I said this last night. We do get a lot of praise at quarterback, but there is an entire side of the ball that they cannot
that they
control.
don't touch, for sure.
I've always said that. So
you can't compare basketball to football.
Ray, you said it. You said it. Tom Brady threw for 500 yards in that Super Bowl L, and Eli. I don't know what Eli's exact stats were, but clearly Tom Brady played.
Brady didn't do that. He said the Eagles.
How about Nick Foles, Eagles. Yeah.
He said the Eagles.
Oh, that game.
Yeah. I said, how the hell you put the pressure on somebody who threw for 505 yards?
Hey,
so what did they do? What did they do when they matched up against each other in the Super Bowl?
Say that again, bro.
What did they do when they matched up in the Super Bowl? Who was the better quarterback? Even though
Eli and Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Eli Manning, go check the stats. I got my evidence behind it. I got my evidence behind it. And hold on, wait. And I say one last thing because we're gonna move on to me and you, Brandon.
I need that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. last thing. This is the icing on the cake. Since 2007, Tom Brady hasn't beat Eli Manning in the regular season or in the postseason or in the preseason since then.
This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted.
So that's what I'm gonna put down to you. That's what I'm gonna put down to you. Since they met up since 2007, Tom Brady has not in regular season, playoffs, preseason. The Patriots been losing to the Giants ever since 2007 after they won that first Super Bowl. I got the evidence to back it up.
Yeah, we gonna move on this. Brandon Faise, y'all co-signing this. This is what I wanted.
I'm not co-signing nothing. I'm not co-signing
This is what I wanted.
I'm not co-signing nothing.
Now we gonna move on to the next thing.
No.
This is